Well, 4 days on, with thousands of people still on the site at Castle Morton Common, there's growing concern locally that nobody seems to have the power to do anything about the travellers.
You know what this is, Johnny?
Villagers say they're under siege. One farmer has lost 20 sheep, savaged by dogs from the campsite, and there are growing piles of rubbish to be cleared. The police say they're powerless.
George, juvenile!
That was a quote from the Democrat mayor, who quite literally stood in the middle of a common as violent travelers attacked a federal building.
I turned the first ones away from my drive at 3:30 last Friday afternoon. 2 policemen arrived and we were within a half an hour confronted with over 100 vehicles. And I said, "Where are the rest of your lads?" They said, "We're it."
That is appalling.
And a huge amount of shoplifting. How much we don't quite know. General upset of the villagers, people complaining, smell.
The federal government has a sworn duty to savage the laws of the United States, yet the rhetoric of the left undermines our justice system, with Nancy Pelosi calling travellers reality.
Fearing in the flesh for a change.
Well, you encouraged. You know what happened Sunday? Yeah. What do you think about that Japanese-American war?
Well, I think it's awfully bad.
Under President Trump, violent crime rates in America finally began to fall. Rhetoric like this cannot be allowed to set us back, Since augmenting them, I should say, our brave officers have faced all of these various things, like rioters barricading officers inside the Hatfield Federal Television, trapping officers inside. A quote was launched by rioters. A federal agent's hand was impaled by lasers deep to the bone, and tragically...
You live nearby. Have you been kept away?
Every night, we in fact not bothered to go to bed the first night. We were so scared of the influx of thousands and thousands of people. I've heard of my friends driving up here and people jumping all over their cars. That frankly, you're frightened to go to bed. When you do, you have to wear earphones because you can't hear the music. This music now is nothing to what it's been before. This is not even as loud as I've heard it a mile away.
The Trump administration will not stand by and allow anarchy in our streets. Law and order will prevail, and I have a short video for you because I wanted to be real. What is happening right now in Portland. So if we could play that video, that'd be great.
To our apartment. I sat down in my purple chair and I looked out the window and I said, "Rob, take your
remdesivir."
And I took mine.
Remdesivir.
And he took his fucking
Remdesivir.
And they were felt it.
So that basically all comes down to saying that the patient will not see that cost.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Federal Food and Drug Administration.
But only you and your doctor can make that decision.
The speaker says,
Speaker Pelosi is so
good.
What about the noise?
I answered your question once, but if you ask it twice, it doesn't make it any better of a question. Stop filibustering.
Well, sure, thank you, Miss Perry.
Okay, Justin no longer has a question. Anyone else?
I live in the mountains of North Carolina, and we have a lot of hills. I stop my car before I get to the crest of the hill and get out and walk into brilliant sunshine, into smooth air. And the captain turned to me with the perspiration coming down his face. He said, you'll see images and art, and much of the music has to do with psychiatrists.
Well, you're just more than welcome, Johnny. From Johnny.